Alright, welcome. I'm Brian Ladd. Today is July 25th, 2009, 8:53 p.m. As mentioned before, I wanted to briefly discuss the dreams I'm having on North Korea. Um, I've been having these type of dreams for probably about 3 years now, but they're getting more intense and more frequent. So what I've done is hopefully this is working here. I've got a screenshot of my computer, and I'm going to briefly cover the past dreams I've had on North Korea, and then I'm going to show you a couple images using Google Earth of where I believe this North Korean concentration camp is. So on your screen right now you'll see a little map of South Korea, North Korea, and China. I'm going to go to my little section here I made on my website, briansdreams.com/North Korea. And I'm putting all the dreams that are related, I think, to this event here. Before I get started, we've already seen stuff is not working here. Before I get started, I want to briefly just talk about real quick what I think is going on. Remember, this all comes from my dreams. I don't have any proof or any other information as far as what may be going on over there. But what I think is going on is I think this is a Holocaust. I think there's a new Holocaust going on in North Korea, and it's probably been going on for some years now. I have dreams dated back from 2006 that seem to be matching up with the same thing. On the screen right now you should see dream drawing a number which is DD7422, and this is from July 22nd, 2009, a few days ago. This one says the number 12, the number 13, they are killing thousands of children, bioterror, roofs from space, the number 41161 north, 129234 east. Road leads to tunnel, gas chambers. That number is the grid coordinates. I get that off the screen, and I actually found that location on Google Earth. I'm going to show you that in a second. The next dream drawing says, I'm trying to get the picture up so you can see it. Let me go back to the first one real quick to show you the images right there, or the drawings. Okay, the next one says, glass bedroom, test until 19, gas enters here. And then the notes say, another note of similar dreams. I spent some time today researching dreams related to the horror that's going on right now in North Korea. I've set up a page on my website at www.briansdreams.com/North Korea, where I'll be posting all related dreams and the research I've done so far. So that's what I'm talking about right now, and I have done that. I don't think I found all the related dreams, but I'm getting close. And so if you guys go to that website, that address, everything that I'm talking about right now will be there. I'm trying to keep this video short so everybody can see it. I want to put it up on YouTube, so I've got to keep it under 10 minutes. These two dream drawings here are what I found. I'm sorry about that, Windows keeps popping up. Okay, I believe this is the location of the North Korea death camp, concentration camp. I'm going to click on that, and it should take us to what I have found here. Now I have this exact grid posted on the website. Alright, now I believe this to be the concentration camp compound that I've been dreaming about in the past couple of dreams. If you look on the first dream drawing where it says roofs from space, those are the same roofs that are in this image right here. Now I'm going to get a little closer here, if I can do that. Should turn. Okay, I believe this is housing here. I believe all these houses here are all part of this concentration camp. There's a fence around the entire thing, and I believe there's guard posts. Found something over here. I think there's something right here. I think there's something over here. But I believe all this to be housing for the concentration camp. One thing I noticed, there's no people. Anyways, going back to this same dream drawing here. It says road leads to the tunnel and gas chambers. This is where I think, and I actually took some screenshots and put that on the website. This, I believe, let me back up just to make sure. This, I believe, is the road that leads to the tunnels in the mountains. Now, I've got it on train mode here, so you can kind of see the mountain I'm talking about. Start right here. I'll kind of follow that up. Okay. I believe one entrance to the tunnel is right here. I'm trying to circle that. And over here. Now remember, this is just coming from my dreams. I'm not sure about any of this as far as the location, but I do believe it's definitely going on. And then inside here, inside this mountain right here, I believe there's a lot of stuff going on. In going back to a lot of the dreams, I think that they're actually testing bioweapons on people, on children specifically. They're horrible dreams. You can read all about them on that page. But anyways, this is where I believe it's happening right now. I don't know how old this image is. Let me back up a little bit. I believe all this area is part of the compound. Let me get a little closer to show you some of this stuff here. As you can see, there are fences around all these areas here. And then definitely that symbol or the roof structure is definitely on my dream drawing. If you can't see this wall, I'll actually put a link to what I'm viewing here on Google Earth in the on the web page. Now this is some type of yard, exercise yard. I don't know. Alright, move back to the mountain. Now, in this mountain, I believe that there's a lot of things in there. I don't know what they're doing with the dirt. I don't know how they're digging the holes. I don't know where they're venting whatever they may use to incinerate things. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't see any smokestacks like in the dream drawings or nothing like that on this specific mountain. I did look using Microsoft Maps. The images was not nearly as detailed as Google Earth. So far this is the best images I can get of the area, but I believe a lot of stuff is taking place in here, including the mass executions. And I believe this is a Holocaust. This is just as probably bad as the Holocaust in World War II. Let me go back to some of the other dreams now. Anyway, so the two dream drawings I'm showing you right here, that's 1 and 2, they are from the 22nd. The next image you see right now is what I had found, and I actually just took some screenshots of that, and that's the same area I just showed you. And here's the next picture. Here is the road leading to the tunnel. And then these are the two areas I just showed you is where I believe the entrances to the tunnels are. And then just reading from the web page itself, these are past dreams. The following are past dreams about the situation. If I find any more, I will add them. They won't be in any specific order. Some of these dreams go back to 2006, so I'm just posting them as I find them. They will not be in chronological order. A dream from July 12th, 2009, which is DD7405, says 1722-9034 North Korean death camps exposed by BBC, reporter killed in gas chamber. I believe that sometime in the future, I don't think, I've checked the news, I don't think any this has happened to anybody from the BBC. I'm still saying that. Has been kidnapped or whatever. But if it happens, I believe this person will be executed in the gas chamber along with everybody else. Next dream drawing from July 18th, 2009, which is DD7417. It says Zyklon B. Now, I did research on this. This is very, very similar to what they used during World War II as a gas to exterminate the Jews and other unfortunate people. Anyways, it says Zyklon B, North Korea death camp. The drawing's up there. I'm not sure what the writing is, but I think that writing is Korean. I think it's called Hangul Ma, the alphabet. I haven't done too much more research on that. I was stationed in South Korea for a year. I've never been to North Korea, but I've been close to the DMZ, and from what I've learned from my experience there, anything is possible. If this is going on, it does need to stop, however it takes to stop this. The next dream drawing is from July 22nd, 2009, DD 7421. Let me get that up here. And says the prisoners are underground bioweapons testing. They are killing millions. Okay, it says millions. The Jews are the biotest 6 glass rooms. The weapon is to kill Americans. Stop it. Next dream drawing is of some type of tower or smokestack or something like that. It says killing rooms underground. C 14 and 12. The mountains light at night. And I think that's referring to that you can see this stuff from space at nighttime. When I know North Korea is not lit up at night because of the limited power supply that they have, I think this area is lit up at night. Note say the last 2 dreams are related to dozens of others. There is a Holocaust happening right now in North Korea, and I'm trying my best to deal with my dreams using the best way I know how. If you're able to help, please search for other related dreams on my website and post them on the forum. There's a link to the forum I have specifically for this event. If you're able to help or post any dreams that you may have or any information you have, please click on that link on this web page, which is briansdreams.com/North Korea. Then this is just going on to more and more information and dream drawings about the areas that I've seen. There's no doubt this is a concentration camp, and I tell you what, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff lately, and I've been doing a lot of research, particularly into the Holocaust that happened during World War II, and it's unimaginable to just, I mean, I still can't imagine what it would be like to experience anything like that, but I think with my dreams I've gotten at least a little closer, and it's absolutely horrible. It also talks about them designing biological weapons to be used against Americans. Okay, Americans, and I think that they're using people to test that. I've seen glass rooms where they pumped in some type of gas to children, and killing the children in the glass rooms. I have dream drawings of that. I also have dream drawings of different types of weapons that they're manufacturing, weapons testing, and some of these dreams have come true. There have been launches and there has been nuclear tests. I have predicted that, or the dreams have predicted that before, years before, a year and a half before it happened. All that information is posted again, like I said, on briansdreams.com/North Korea. I'm doing the best I can for this. I don't know what else I can do other than just post what I know. But if it is happening, we definitely have to stop it. I'm not saying America has to stop it. I think that NATO has to stop it. Somebody has to stop what's going on, because this is not acceptable at all. As far as the bodies goes, I had another dream related to their disposing of the bodies using leftover materials used in the creation of some of the bioweapons. And one of those materials that they're using is some type of acid. There might not even be a need for any type of furnace or incinerator when they can just use this type of acid. I'm sure they'd have to vent that somehow. I'd be looking for that. Using Google Earth, all I could find is that one location. I'm sure there are other locations, but I do believe that that location is a North Korea concentration camp. You see some other images right here. It says 2.6 million people will be killed or have been killed. I don't know where they're getting the people from. I don't know, but if it is happening, I know it has to stop. So any ideas or whatever you guys can think of, a petition or whatever. I don't know what our government's doing. I don't know what other governments are doing if they know about something like this. But it's happening again, I believe, and we've got to stop it. Not like during World War II where we took our time. This is very important, at least to me. And again, these are just my dreams, coming from nowhere else. That's really all I can find. Going back to Google Earth here. I can back up. I can show you once again what I've been looking at. Again, I do believe this is housing. Over to the right would be some type, I believe, of exercise yard. Looked at over here. I have labeled it, and I did put a link in here, so if anybody wants to, can find that specific link on Google Earth. If you don't have Google Earth, you can just download that. It's free. There's more stuff over here, but I do think if I can get it up, I'm getting close, and it should again turn. Maybe not. Kind of get you like a 3D version of this. Again, the road I believe that leads to the tunnels. Back up in the whole thing. Anyways, I don't know why or how they could have tunnels in here and do the things that they're doing without some type of outside evidence. But you know, I would not put anything past them. So again, close that right there. These are just some of the dreams that I've had over the past couple of years. I'm still finding more, and I am posting. They all seem to point to the same thing. There's many dream drawings that have almost exactly the same thing, and a lot of the numbers I do believe are grid coordinates. I haven't looked into all of them, but I do believe this is going on, and it's got to be stopped. So that's all I got. Back to here. So again, if you're able to help, please go to briansdreams.com/North Korea. We'll appreciate any input that you have. Thank you guys. Good night.